Mario Wonder has been out for a while now. I 100%ed it and started a new game, so I've been playing this game a lot. In fact, tons of people have been playing this game. But do you remember before the game came out, when the only way for people to play this game was by going to their local Target or Best Buy and giving the demo a try? I remember that. A lot of people were upset though, since this demo wasn't on the eShop, but personally, I wasn't expecting this game to get an eShop demo. It's Mario. Most Mario games don't have eShop demos. That got me thinking about demos though. Why do only certain games get eShop demos? After all, most Mario and Zelda games don't have demos, but almost all the Kirby games have a demo. What are the differences between demos? Is there a pattern? Hi there! I'm a guy with the pineapple puppy, and today I'm finding out what is the deal with demos. Let's get rolling! Demo is short for demonstration, as it showcases the game to see if you want to buy it. And don't get me wrong, demos absolutely work. Miitopia, Pikmin 3, Kirby's Return to Dreamland, Game Builder Garage, Metroid Dread, and WarioWare are games I only bought after playing their demos. So why doesn't Nintendo just give every game a demo? That would be smart. But I wanted to see if I could find some sort of pattern between which games did and didn't get demos. Also, we're only looking at eShop demos for this video and not demos you can play at kiosks and stores. I'll explain why in a bit. When it came to demos, I noticed there were three types. The first type is what I'm gonna call the story type. These are ones where it literally just starts the game and you keep playing until you hit a certain point in the story. At which point the demo ends, and in order to continue, you gotta buy the full game. Pikmin 3 is a good example of this, as you can only beat the first boss before the demo ends. Pikmin 4 does this, Miitopia does this, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, Game Builder Garage only lets you do the first lesson, Metroid Dread, which did this weird thing where you couldn't save. Not really sure what was wrong with saving there, but there's one type. The second type I'm gonna call the limited type. These are ones that limit the game, only letting you experience a few random levels or a small amount of something. Clubhouse Games has 51 games, but the demo only lets you play 4. WarioWare Get It Together has 20 characters and 222 microgames, but the demo gives you access to 7 characters and 15 microgames. Captain Toad lets you play 3 levels, Kirby in the Forgotten Land lets you do 2 levels and a boss, Yoshi's Crafted World only lets you do 1 level. You get the point. Lastly, we have the time type. These are the rarest kind, but they only let you play a certain amount of times. Also, usually time types are combined with another type. For example, Mario Strikers Battle League is a limited type, only giving you access to 6 of the 16 characters and only having 2 modes available, but is a time type because you can only play the quick match mode 7 times before it becomes unavailable, and the cup battles can only be played once. Another example is Sonic Frontiers, a story type demo that freely allows you to explore, but only for 15 minutes before kicking you out. Those are all 3 types. So, what allows a game to get a demo? Well, looking at the top selling Switch games, I noticed that none of the top 10 games had a demo. Mario Kart, Mario Odyssey, Animal Crossing, Breath of the Wild, Smash Bros. No demo. The highest selling game on the list that even had a demo was game number 12, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, which honestly, I'm not even sure if that demo fits into any type. You're just kinda in a field catching Pokemon until you get bored. I guess maybe a limited type, but that definitely is an odd one. The next game after that to get a demo was Monster Hunter Rise, and after that was Kirby in the Forgotten Land at 23 and 24. Why is this? If I had to make a guess, I'd say Nintendo only gives demos to games that they don't think are gonna do well. I mean, look at games that got demos versus games that didn't. Breath of the Wild nor Tears of the Kingdom got demos, yet Age of Calamity did. The first Mario plus Rabbids didn't get a demo, but the second game did. And when did the second game get a demo? 5 months after the game came out. Why? Probably because after the game didn't do too well, they released a demo so more people could try it and maybe boost the sales. The same thing happened with Mario Strikers Battle League, as the game got a demo months after it came out. It is just a theory though, but I feel like it makes sense. Nintendo knew that Tears of the Kingdom was gonna sell well, Nintendo knew that Mario Wonder was gonna sell well. Pikmin 4 though? Nintendo may not have been too sure, so hey, let's release a demo so people can try it out and get excited. It kinda makes me wonder if Nintendo giving a game a demo means that they thought it wasn't gonna do well. I mean, they gave Sparks of Hope a demo after it underperformed, so who knows. It could also be a way of allowing people to experience a franchise that hasn't been seen in a while. Metroid Dread was the first 2D Metroid in years, so giving the game a demo allows newer fans, who maybe haven't played a Metroid game, to try it. Who remembers Clubhouse Games on the DS? Let's give people a taste with a demo. The same probably happened for WarioWare and Pikmin. Oh, and speaking of Clubhouse Games, it may legit have the best demo out of them all. Not like content-wise, but for the simple fact that it's more than a demo, it's also a guest pass that allows you to play local wireless with someone who doesn't even own the game. Something I wish more Switch games would do. When it comes to a bad demo, I'd probably give that to the Let's Go Pikachu demo I played, which actively made me never want to play this game. Also, maybe Metroid Dread? Metroid Dread is a great game, but I really don't get what's wrong with saving your progress here. And also, this is a pretty long demo. You defeat 2 of the 7 Emmys in the game, beat the first boss, get like 3 suit upgrades. You get a lot done in this demo. Now, a lot of demos will let you play until the first boss, but those usually do this thing that lets you transfer your data over if you buy the actual game. For example, Game Builder Garage lets you do the first lesson in its demo. When I decided to buy the actual game, that first lesson was already completed, so I didn't have to redo it. That's something a lot of story-type demos do, but not Metroid Dread. So even though it takes like 45 minutes to beat this demo, if you go buy the game, you gotta start completely over, which is kind of disappointing, but oh well. Anyway, that's my theory about demos, at least on the eShop. Kiosk demos are a bit different because, well, those top 10 games that didn't have demos, yeah, they have demos now. Mario Kart, Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, 3D World, Mario U Deluxe, Mario Wonder, Kirby's Dream Buffet are just some of the games that have demos in stores but not on the eShop. Now, this makes sense though. Nintendo wants people to buy some of the best games the Switch has to offer and the Switch itself, so let's show off some of the best stuff we have. I wish they would just put them on the eShop though. What's the harm in it? More people get to try out your game? How is that bad? The only harm I can see from a demo is that maybe someone won't enjoy themselves and not buy the game. But is that really a bad thing? I remember when Age of Calamity came out, I was excited because, whoa, more Breath of the Wild! Then I played the demo and just wasn't a huge fan of the slashing ton of enemies gameplay, so I didn't buy the game. I guess Nintendo could see that as bad, but not everyone is gonna like every game. I'm sure there are people that hate Mario Kart and Animal Crossing. Plus, I think it would have really sucked if I ended up paying $60 for a game I didn't enjoy, and I got to spend that $60 on another game. So yeah, I don't see the harm in giving more games demos. I've never played Xenoblade Chronicles, so give me a demo so I can try it out, see if I like it, and then see if I buy the game from there or not. Why not give us, I don't know, a story-type New Horizons demo where we only get to do the first couple of days? A limited-type Mario Kart demo where we can try certain tracks? Maybe a time-type Nintendo Switch Sports demo that lets us try a sport or two a couple times. Get us hooked so we want to keep playing. Hopefully in the future, Nintendo will see just how valuable a free demo is, and hopefully, gives us more of them. What do you think determines what games get demos? Tell me in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, no matter how weird you are, you'll never be as weird as a guy with a pineapple puppy. Wait, if my theory about games Nintendo doesn't think are gonna do well get demos is true, why does almost every Kirby game on Switch have a demo? Does Nintendo not trust in Kirby? That's kinda sad if that's true.